their name is chillingly telling. The hearings, such as they were, lasted, it seems from the evidence, around 2 or 3 minutes. And there's been many reports and much evidence of the questions that people were asked before these hearings. Essentially, they included a necessity to renounce loyalty to the Mujahideen. In fact, the death commissions came in 2 waves. There was the opposition grouping, first of all, the Mujahideen, and then there was another wave of death commissions to deal with the agnostics, the atheists, the apostates. Questions included the following. Are you willing to put a noose around the neck of an active member of the Munafiqeen? Are you willing to clear the minefields for the army of the Islamic Republic? Hesitation? Wrong answer? Or not convincing enough in an answer? So execution. If the person, there's evidence if the person used the word Mujahideen rather than Munafiqeen, execution. One of the Montazeri letters to the Supreme Leader, he challenged Khomeini. He said the following: whilst these people have been sentenced by our courts to prison terms, to execute them without due process and new charges against them is a complete disregard for all judicial standards. Many people who are charged with minor offences or are innocent are executed. So the knowledge, there can be no doubt that there was knowledge as to what was happening. This wasn't a spontaneous act of revenge or an ill thought out but deadly attack. It was planned, widespread, systematic, ongoing. And you will find within, many of you picked up, there's 2 reports on the 1988 massacre in Iran, which are a collation, not just reports, but they're also a collation of evidence. And within the second report, towards the back of the book, page 136, there are the mass graves. And more mass graves have been uncovered in recent years. Or maybe we'll go through, so there's one in Tehran. And maybe we'll go to the next, and the next, next. Let's do another 2 more. And the next one. The other mass graves are collated, their coordinates are listed, they are evidenced, and they've been discovered at different times. People who go and visit the mass graves or try and evidence them also have been placed in danger and disappeared. This is an ongoing crime. Amnesty International only very recently was protesting against the destruction of forensic evidence, the bulldozing of one of the mass graves, and calling upon Iran to stop that bulldozing. Another reason to act now is the evidence is being shredded, being concreted over, being contaminated, being destroyed. And it's obviously being done deliberately. Well, why is it being done deliberately now if this all occurred in 1988? The perpetrators who are alleged to have carried out, been part of, the crimes against humanity, again, are set out within your reports.